A cool presence in the changing room. This is a manager who commands respect. And it's no surprise the fans are fully behind him. He's building something special here. Hello and welcome to the Riverside here in Middlesbrough. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we're on the cusp of bringing you live action from one of the most exciting leagues in Europe, the Championship. It's Middlesbrough, and they face Hull City.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's such a creative player, both with his passing and his ability to beat defenders. He'll have a big influence today.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, on paper it's down as a 4-5-1, but for me it's more likely to be a split midfield, with three supporting the front man and two sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
Well, here's how the lineup looks for Hull City.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre-halves or look to support their wingers? I hope it's the latter.
And teammates to play it to. Oh, bad place to lose it. And good safe hands on display. Agustin Ursi. He's a manager who's held the upper hand in past encounters.
Yeah, and he just seems to know how to play against this team, doesn't he?
Now in a more than decent position. Middlesbrough were the winners when last they took to the pitch against Blackburn. How might this match go for them?
Well, the result said it all, didn't it? Brilliant going forward and hard to break down as well. Today we'll follow a similar pattern, and I expect them to win by the odd goal.
Well, I think the tactical tussle between the two managers is going to be one of the most interesting aspects of this.
Yeah, it's going to be absorbing to see whose game plan gets control of this match.
Kieran Dewsbury-Hall. Nelson. Kabore. On to Dewsbury-Hall. Attack looks promising. Nelson. And a chance to whip it in here. This went slightly awry for them there.
They won the ball at just the right time there.
Pressure is on. And a good-looking ball. Might take the lead. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
In the short corner, let's see. And a fine cross. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Agustin Ursi. Hackney. Well, standing off them here. Aren't they being too passive? Showing fine vision. And he's in an offside position. Nicely constructed. The cross is on. Well read to put an end to that attack. It's a neat move. Opportunity. Well, what a stop that was. Dewsbury-Hall. And showing good game awareness. Good distribution. Kabore. That'll be a Hull City throw-in. Might lead to a chance. Vandenberg. And now with Kabore. Issa Kabore. And credit due, a good intervention. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Can't keep that effort on target. And a goal kick it'll be. OK, Alex Scott can tell us all about a goal that's been scored at the King Power Stadium.
It's a goal for Leicester City. They've scored the opener with 27 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Oh, might be. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Lundstrom. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball.
Just doesn't give them a chance, does he?
Impressive build-up. But timely defending when it mattered. Maybe dangerous here to put them ahead. Just the clearance that was called for. Could cross it in here. Nice looking move, this. Genuine chance. Well, difficult angle. Good try.
Well, he took a chance there, and you have to say that was a great effort from that position. Well, here you can see it again. It's close, but it's certainly not over the line. The officials got that absolutely right.
I'm hearing someone has scored in the Leicester game. Alex Scott has the news.
It's a goal for Derby County. They're back level. It's 1-0 with...
Sorry, Alex, could be a goal here. And that could easily have opened the scoring.
Yeah, not the finish he was looking for there.
Agustin Ursi. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Well, apologies to Alex for having to interrupt her. To confirm, Derby have scored in that game, and it's now even Steven, 1-1. And Hull City unable to retain possession. Liam Miller. Can they deliver here? Not a great challenge, free kick here. And that will be a caution.
And a necessary one as well for that kind of challenge.
Will it happen for them? An incredible block. And good anticipation.
He read it really well, didn't he?
Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding. That's a good-looking ball. Must take the lead here. Not out of the woods yet. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Famewo. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And crossed in there. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending. And the referee blows the whistle, thus bringing to an end the first half here at the Riverside. You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not it. And away they go again, into the second half. In Famewo. Lundstrom. On to Ajay. On to Van den Berg. Nelson. Now with Dewsbury Hall. Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. keeper. A championship match that should hold plenty of intrigue. Join us on EA TV. It's Middlesbrough taking on Derby County. It's not a bad ball. Well, that's the end of that for now. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Well, news coming through that the referee has pointed to the spot in one of the other matches. With the details, here's Alex.
Yeah, it was a penalty for West Brom, and it was a strong hand from the goalkeeper to save that one in the bottom corner. It remains 1-0 with 53 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Oh, chance! And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is. Well, it's a big moment for him. Just needs to get his players refocused now.
So, on with the game. Interesting to see where it goes from here. Showing good situational awareness. Dewsbury Hall. Ralph van den Berg. Excellent vision. But no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Well, that one has promise. And coolly done despite the mounting pressure. Nelson. Well, who would dare predict the outcome of matches in the Championship? This is one to look forward to live on EA TV. It's Hull City taking on Stoke City.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Well read to ease the pressure. Dewsbury Hall. And room for Boro in the wide position. Really good build-up, but no end product.
Really good defending there.
Miller. Lundstrom. Liam Miller. Determined defending. Dewsbury Hall. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. Well, there to intercept. Nelson. Hackney. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Can he deliver? Oh, and off the bar that time. 20 minutes to go in this one. Well, patient passing could be the key to bringing themselves level. Pretty simple certainly for David De Gea. And news of a goal at the King Power Stadium. Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a second goal for Leicester City. They're now behind by 1 with 72 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Impressive build-up. He read the situation defensively and did his job. That's a lovely ball. And possibilities inside the box. Decent chance. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Oh, danger here. Very timely interception. Lundstrom. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Ursi. And he read it well. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. That is how to keep it out of the net.
He's done so well there. What an important block.
Bori. Vega. Well, this could really help the cause. Takes it on. Still possibilities. And there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
You go across the keeper, that can always happen. It's a really nice goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Decent position. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Agustin Ursi. Showing good situational awareness. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. On to Miller. And support available. Bori. Ursi. This could be troublesome. He got a good palm on it. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it?
Some questions regarding the match? Thanks, that's all.